So recently, I had a verbal engagement with someone who thought she worked so hard. She did her best, but didn't feel justified by the results and believed she deserved better. She thought, hey, I submitted all my assignments. And I went, your best is not enough. You don't do your best, you do what is required. Hello, family. Good morning. My name is Excellence Enrica Joshua, and I warmly welcome you to my channel. Here, I share my journey in faith, growth, single parenting, opportunities, tech, and literally everything in between. No categories, no boxes, just real talk, lessons, and perspectives on living fully and unapologetically. If you value honesty, growth, and will not mind a bit of everything that makes life rich and meaningful, you are in the right place. Please hit the subscribe button and let's figure things out together. Okay, so back to our gist. Stop doing your best. Do what is required. That's literally my word to you today. For the longest time, I believed that as long as I did my best, things will work out. I thought, if I just put in the effort, if I give it my all, if I pushed myself, eventually everything will fall into place. I did everything right, and I believed the world would reward me for doing everything right and literally being a very good girl. But then life hits me with a harsh reality. Your best is not always enough. And that's not me trying to discourage you, it is the truth. Because at the end of the day, success, real tangible success, doesn't come from just doing your best. It comes from doing what is required. Now calm down, let me explain. There was a time in my life when I thought I was working hard. I was, pushing myself, stretching beyond my comfort zone, trying to make it. But no matter how much effort I put in, I kept falling short. I did my best in school, I did my best at work, and whatever I was assigned to do, I felt I did my best, I did my best in my business. But then I realized my best was limited to what I knew, what I was comfortable with, and what I felt like effort to me. To me, it was my best. But I realized that the world doesn't reward effort, it rewards results. And I know this is really tough to hear, but we've been conditioned to believe that as long as we try, as long as we put in effort, we should be okay. Igbo will say, I see, it's a lie. Let's be real. Do you think that the most successful people in the world got there because they just tried? Like, oh yes, I just tick the boxes. Do you think the best athletes, the top CEOs, the richest people, the most powerful change makers got where they are because they simply did their best? The richest people, not those who got maybe a wheel or something. No, they did what was required. What's required isn't always comfortable. It's not always what you think is your best. Sometimes it demands more, right? Sometimes it demands sacrificing sleep. It demands learning new skills even when it is hard. It demands networking with people you are intimidated by. It demands facing rejection, adjusting, and trying again. It demands going beyond what feels like hard work and actually doing what needs to be done. It demands doing those things you think, I just can't. But you see, here's the truth that changed my life. Your best is subjective. It is based on what you think is enough, but what is required is objective. It is based on actual results. And results don't care about how hard you try. So if you study your best, but don't study what was required, you will fail the exam. If you prepare for a business meeting your best, but you don't prepare what is required to close the deal, you will walk away empty-handed. Right? If you run a business your best, but don't do what is required to make it sustainable, it will fail. As simple as that. That's just how life works. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry, but it is what it is. Now the real question is, how do you shift from doing your best to doing what is required? I'll share some steps with you, I think 5 of them. And I believe the first thing is to identify what success actually demands. Not what you think is enough, but what is truly required to win. Ask yourself, what do people at the top of my field do that I am not doing yet? Stop measuring effort, start measuring results. Instead of saying, I worked hard today, ask yourself, did I achieve what I needed to? If the answer is no, then your effort was definitely not enough. Then you need to upgrade your strategy. If what you're doing isn't working, then change it. Don't just work harder, work smarter. Find mentors, get better tools, learn more methods, ask questions, push past your comfort zone. Because your best is what you can do comfortably, but greatness is on the other side of discomfort. So if you're not pushing yourself into new hard places, you are still playing small. Be honest with yourself, no excuses. If you failed, don't say, I tried my best. Say, I didn't do what was required. Then go back and fix it. You see, this shift in mindset is what changed everything for me. I stopped expecting success just because I was working hard. I started focusing on what actually gets results. And that was just the game changer. And since then, I've grown in ways I never imagined. So if you're watching this and you're feeling stuck, ask yourself these few questions. Am I doing my best, or am I doing what is required? Because the difference between where you are and where you want to be is in what you're willing to do about it. If this message spoke to you, let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt like you were working hard but still not seeing results? What did you do about it? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. And if you're ready to go beyond your best and start doing what is required, please hit the like button on this video, subscribe, and share to those who should hear this, and let's grow together. Because at the end of the day, life doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you demand from it. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Stay focused, stay intentional, and remember, your best isn't always enough, but you are always capable of doing what is required. My name is Excellence Anirika Joshua, and I'm your favorite girl. Bye.